What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Ace's Place 22, where I'm Ace, and this is my place. Today is September 15th, 2025, and why do you need to know that? Well, because if you watched my video that I uploaded yesterday, September 14th, 2025, you would know that this is a continuation of the toy show that I went to. Dead-end. This box has nothing to do with it. It's just, I didn't know really where to start the camera, and I figured Cartoon Turtles would be appropriate. Because what I showed yesterday was a handful of random things and a tote full of Ninja Turtle items. By items, I mean action figures and vehicles. Quick little backstory. The tote that I was looking through at this toy show, this local toy show, there were a handful of Ninja Turtle figures that I wanted in it. The guy saw that I had interest and said, "Would you be interested in the entire tote?" I said, "Depending on the price." He threw a price at me that I could not resist. It was $60. And at the time, in the tote, I knew there was at least $20 of Ninja Turtle figures that I was going to buy regardless. So, an extra $40 for a whole bunch more figures. Hey, why not? And then before we left the table, he had a ton. Actually, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Ninja Turtle vehicles. And they were all individually priced. He said, "How about 30 bucks for the entire lot?" I told him, "You got a deal, brother." So that is where we are at right now. I did not show off everything that was in the tote the other day. Yesterday, that is. But today, I've gone through the tote. I've looked at everything. I've organized it to the best of my abilities. And we are going to take a look at what I got, the deal I got, and that's about it. That's it. So, starting off, we are going to take a look. Now, I do not know the names of all of these vehicles. I do not know every version of these turtles we are about to look at. I am still, I don't want to say new to turtles because I've grown up with them, but I'm new to learning and understanding and collecting them on a sense of, like, again, learning what the actual name of the vehicles are and yada yada. Like, as a kid, you just want it. As an adult, I really want to understand what I collect. So, that being said, let's get into the vehicles, right? So we're going to go from right to left. Starting off with this guy. Now, this is, I believe it's called the Sewer Dragster. This is one heck of a weird vehicle. Pretty awesome. Now, all these vehicles are not 100% like intact, all their pieces and stuff. They are missing things. But for the deal that I paid, pretty awesome. April O'Neil's bike, I'm assuming, because of the colors in it. It says Channel 6. I don't know if this is necessarily a Ninja Turtle motorcycle. This definitely is a Ninja Turtle vehicle. I have a little Lego one of this. And these are all, by the way, original 1988 into the 90s Playmates vehicles for the Turtles. This one is awesome. It looks like a foot, kind of looks like the Foot Cruiser, but like a Foot Roadster. But I do believe it is a turtle vehicle. I could be very wrong, though. But I don't think I am, because it has machine guns on it. Oop, spikes on there. And even though there's a turtle on here, that might be a turtle gravestone for the hood or the engine part there. I don't know. I have to look into it. I really have to look into these. But there is a lawnmower that shoots out ninja blades. Freaking rad. This is definitely the Shredder's, like, sewer cruiser kind of thing. And then there is, like, a little bumper car. Inside of this bag is a canopy with a attachment so you can have, like, a parachute. This baby over here is the pizza thrower, and it does work. It gets a little jammed, though. And then here we are with this bad boy. I don't know what this is. I don't think I've... Oh, I almost lost the camera, folks. I don't know what this is. Nobody can fit inside of it. It does have some action to it. The stickers were placed on it wrong because you can see Donnie's driving. But then you've got Mikey here. And then you've got Donnie again on that side. I'm not going to be too upset over it. It's very, very awesome. This is a sweet looking Jeep. You can put turtles on the back and turtles on the top. I'm assuming it's going to go with the military turtles because, well, why wouldn't it? So, these are literally all of the vehicles that I got yesterday in the Turtle Haul. So there you go. Pretty radical. And speaking of turtles, since we are talking turtles, happy Turtle Tuesday! Because even though I'm recording this Monday, I'm going to upload it tomorrow. So there you go. Happy Turtle Tuesday. Now what we're about to look at is all of the turtles. Now there are Ninja Turtles spawning from the 1988 wave, from right to the 2003, right to the 2013, and I think that's pretty much... No, actually there's the 2016 movie ones represented here as well. So, a little bit of everything. Let's get started. We are going to jump right into the 2012 Ninja Turtles. We'll start up here. We'll take a look at them as best we can. I don't know every version of these turtles. I did grow up also, though, watching the 2003 ones. I was a teenager at that point, and I really did like this version. But you got all four of the turtles here. It looks like they're, skateboarding extreme sports style turtles. There's these three here, two Donnies and a Leo. That looks like two space suits or two aqua suits. And then I'm not really even sure. And then two of the same Raphaels and Leo in which looks like kind of like Monster Hunter uniforms. They're pretty cool. And then we'll come down. We've got the more articulated standard version of these turtles. There's two Raphaels. They're the same. One's missing his belt, but they have more articulation in the ankles and then in the hands. Here is the Donatello of this. And then we come over here, and these are the actual standard figures in this wave. I had all of these. I had tons of these figures from this series. Both Raphaels, they do not have any bending in the joints at all. They're more of a traditional Ninja Turtle figure from like the 1988 Playmates line. And then I have two Donatellos and a Michelangelo. Now with these three here that bend and pose a little bit more, I do have a Michelangelo of my own still that goes with them. I think he's right here actually. This is my Michelangelo. And then with these ones, I actually had my own Donatello still as well. But upon getting all of these turtles within that lot, and then I think I showed the Michelangelo. There was all four of them. Now I did have to switch out some of the belts. Leo and Mikey have a Raph and a Donatello belt just to make them look better. But Raph and Donnie have their original belts on. So here is Leo, here is Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. And as you can tell, even like the original figures, they all have their own color scheme. They're not all the same green, which is really good. But they're not rocking the their initials on their belts anymore. They're a little bit more of a mature style of turtle, which I really dig. And I'm very happy to have all four of the original base turtles in here. That way, the collection really does set out on its own with having all four of them. So now we're going to go over up here and take a look at these. They're all from the same line. These are more of like an action one. You squeeze the legs or there's a trigger on the back, one of the two, and the arms flail back and forth. And then we've got... where did we go? All over the place. We've got these two shell opening turtles. The shells are missing on the back, and you can store the weapons in their backs. There's the Raphael and Leo. These are all like action turtles. They all do something. This Leo and this Mikey are cool. The Leo has like this kick flip, cartwheel action ability to him. And then this Leo, his head will not click into place, but once it does, you can hit him in the chest and like his head would pop up like a Rock'em Sock'em robot. Now we got this big guy here. He is cool. He is missing his hand, which is unfortunate, but this is a pizza tossing turtle. They made all four of them. He is quite big. You can see bit off his tongue. I like it because it's Michelangelo, so it's my favorite turtle. This guy here is just a regular Ninja Turtle figure from the 2012 line. He's kind of big looking. I don't know, that's all I got to say about that. And then these two, actually, these three right here are all from the same line. They have this little spinner on the side. All of them have that. And they would vibrate and do their own thing. Like Mikey's arm spins, Leo's arm goes up and down, Raph vibrates all over the place, and I don't know what Donnie does. But there's at least 3 of them, which is pretty cool. And then this Leo, has the ability, I remember having these as a kid, and you stick their head in there and boink, comes right up. Kind of a creepy face. And then to wrap it up for like the action style turtles, we have these mix and mutated ones. I don't know what the hell you'd call them. But they originated from the original Ninja Turtle figures as well, where you can switch them around and make them look like a turtle. Here is the Mikey. And there were 2 Donnies in it as well. This one I have normal. And then this Donnie I switched into his turtle form. So he kind of looks like a little turtle. So there is that. And now we're going to start at the bottom over here. These are the turtle figures that I am junking. These are the only 3 that I'm junking. This thing gives me nothing. This I used for parts. And this thing is just a hard plastic Michelangelo, so they will be getting tossed. But these cool things came in the tote as well. A little Michelangelo classic puzzle, which is awesome. These 3 Burger King toys, which are really great. They all do their own little thing, which is, I think, this one, yeah. This one, you got Leo popping up behind there. You got Donnie who would swing. And then this one, oh, this one, folks. If I can get it with one hand, there we go. It's got the shredder in it. So that's pretty cool. And then we got all these pizzas that would come with the pizza thrower. One of the turtle shells fell off his back. This is a sword holder for, I think it's one of the Ninja Turtles from like the Samurai Waves. We got all these little itty-bitty turtles, which is pretty cool. This one is my personal favorite because it is completely a misprint of sorts with the purple bands and everything, but then the nunchucks. And it has this little Japanese kind of logo on the back or something of like a little turtle, little Japanese-looking turtle logo. So who knows? I don't. It looks cool. I really like it. I could be wrong. And then, let's take a look at all the random characters. So we've got 2 Genghis Frogs, 3 Usagi Ajimbos, 2 Mondo Geckos, 1 missing a tail, Casey Jones missing a hand, Metalhead missing a hand, a Dirty Dirty Fugitoid, and an Ace Duck with wings. And I also got another set of wings for my Ace Duck right there. And then we've got a General Trag, Slash, Rat King, my light just died, Shredder, 2 Shredders. This one is absolutely a mess. He's missing so many pieces. This one is like your basic that you would find in a bin for $5. There is a Foot Soldier from the movies. And then this is my Metalhead, but the backpack came in the box, and it's part of his accessories, so I gave it to him. And then you got a Naked Master Splinter, which this is a standard one you would see most of the time in toy shows. And then this version of Master Splinter, I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's a thing. You know what I'm saying now? And then, to come to almost the end, we've got the 4 movie iteration turtles from the Michael Bay movies. Now, I did cob job this guy together, giving him a Leo head, because we had Donnie's body but no Leo head, and then 2 extra Leos, and then there you go with the rest. There are these 3 turtles. 2 of them, the Michelangelo and the Raphael, are from the 2012 line. And then there is a 2013 one in there, which is interesting because I'm not sure when the change to the animation happened. But very cool to have original ones of those. I have the reissued 2012 ones, so it's cool to have 2 of the originals, I guess. And then we will look at these turtles in outfits. I don't know what else you want to call them because they're not completely turtles in disguise, but they are still turtles in outfits. We've got from the sports, the Sports All-Stars line, which they've reissued. I've gotten the Raphael soccer player one. But here are two Michelangelos. He would come with like his skateboards and what have you. You've got two Leonardo hockey players. This one is missing his hand. This one has his hand. I have my own back there. There is a gold medalist swimming one. There's a firefighter one. There's a police officer one. And then there is a clown Mikey. Those are my originals. And then we have the football throwing Leo. I have this one as well, but mine is missing. Oh my lord. Mine is missing both of his arms. Go figure. And then here is Star Trek Spock Raph. I did not know they made this. We have the new Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Donnie Spock. But I did not know they made an original Raphael Spock. So this is pretty cool. And then, speaking of Raphaels, oh my lord, we've got three, yes, count them, three space astronaut Raphaels. I remember having this one as a kid. I still have two of the guns. And then we have Firefighter Donnie and then Turtle in Disguise Donnie. Two of them, one missing the arm and the other one in perfect condition. So there you go with that. And this is going to wrap it up. So here we have all four of the main turtles right here. We have Leo, Donnie, Raph, and Mikey, and we'll take a closer look. So we have three Leos, one of them with his belt. This one is in a really good condition. These two are okay. They're for parts if I ever need them. For Donnie, we have four Donnies. This is the best one. Besides the Donnie that I have actually over there next to Splinter. But these three are okay. They go from better to worse. And then I only have one Raphael, and go figure, I have one Michelangelo, and he's missing both of his arms. Ah, Mikey! That's alright. That is okay. So, now that you guys have seen all of these Ninja Turtle figures, I paid $90 overall for every single thing I showed you between the vehicles and all of these characters. I paid $90. I broke it down and I counted it out. There were a couple other random toys in the bin. There was a Silverhawks character, a Flash character, Star-Lord. And there was another Ninja Turtle character that I do not want to show in this video because it's going to a friend of mine and I want him to be surprised when he sees it. But, and a couple of other things that are going to him as well that are surprises that I'm not showing off. But anyways, for the overall what I'm keeping and utilizing, 91 figures were in that bin. 91. With how many vehicles again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 vehicles. 91 figures and 12 vehicles. Even if I bought all these characters at $5 a piece, it would be something like $700+. I got all of these for $90. Yeah, there's doubles in there, there's randoms, but you know what? That is totally worth a gamble. There's no junk. Nothing is puked on and pooped on and nasty and vile. Everything is pretty damn clean. And there's the random stuff like that. That makes it even fun to get because you're not just being like, oh, I'm getting all these specific toys. Like, you're going to get some random stuff. This is one of the best hauls I've ever had for specifically collecting what I collect and not just going out and being like, oh, Walmart had a bunch of good stuff today. This is literally what us collectors strive for. Tons of what we collect for very, very cheap. And to be grateful for it. I hope the kid, it was a young guy in his 20s and his dad. And I hope to gosh they had an excellent day yesterday and a fantastic day today and a great day tomorrow on Turtle Tuesday. because all these toys are going to be loved for a long time here at Ace's Place. Between me and the kid, these are awesome. So if I'm forgetting to say anything else, I don't know. But I can't stress it enough. $90 for all of this, those vehicles. The collection's going to keep growing now because now I have figures that I'm going to want to get their accessories for, or there's figures I'm going to want to complete the wave for, like the sports ones. I want to get Donnie and Raph to go with the Mikey and the Leo. I'm going to be a completionist, so that's how it goes. But happy Turtle Tuesday, everybody. I think I'm going to be putting another Turtle video out the same day as Turtle Tuesday, so one in the future. Other than that, I don't really know what the hell I'm talking about anymore, as usual. I hope everybody is having an excellent day. And thank you guys, as always, so much for watching this video. I hope that whatever you're hunting for, you actually find it and you can get it and have an amazing time getting it, because the memory is definitely worth the money that you spend. Like, if you're not happy with what you bought, then man, it's a real bummer. But I'm a very happy boy with all my turtle stuff. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. Everybody have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.